Okay, so that is the purpose of this training, just to teach you to be able to know what you need to do. But before oh, Mrs. Gibbs, it's been a while. All right. Oh, glad to have you. I'm super delighted to have you right on the call tonight. But trust me, as usual, you're going to learn something new. I got a whole lot of things to teach to you guys, not only today, but in the nearest future as well. Okay, I've been so busy with a lot of our private students, and you know what that means. And at the same time, I also need to rest my eyes because I need to, like, go offline for some time so that I can be able to handle a lot of things at a time. All right, so glad to have you today. So let's get started. Let's keep moving. So we want to talk about trend, okay? Trend and the entry point. I'm sure you must have heard a lot of people saying that the trend is your friend. That is absolutely right and correct. But I have to tell you that a lot of people have been in this business for a while, but they are not making money. Why are they not making money? Because a lot of people are not patient, and a lot of people do not have plans in place. Okay, we're going to talk about that some other time, but tonight we want to talk about trend. When we talk about trend, you only want to trade when there is a trend in place, right? You only want to enter into a trade when there is a trend in place. That is when you can be sure that the trade is going to go in your direction, and your percentage of winning the trade will be as high as 70 to 80%. But when you are trading in a confined market, number one, your money is going to be tied down for a while because market is not going to move. If you are trading in a ranging condition like this, your money is going to be tied down and market is not going to move. But when you're able to spot the trend and you trade along with the trend, trust me, within a very short while, it's going to deliver. If you really know what you are doing. So now, what are the things we need to know, or what are the things we need to learn to be sure that the chart we are looking at, the market we are looking at, is trending to the upside or to the downside? Okay, you really want to trade when market is going up or when market is coming down, not when market is in a ranging condition like this. Hope this is very, very clear. So now, when it comes to, just a moment, I need to clear this. Okay, when it comes to trend, there is no two ways that you need to do this. You need to be able to identify a higher high and a higher low when market is trending up. And how can we be able to do that? Okay, how can we be able to do that? You want to be able to spot when market is going up this way, okay, comes down, goes up this way, back down, and back up. All right, so now take a look at this right here. This type of structure you are looking at right now is what you want to see on the chart before you start thinking of picking a trade, before you start picking a buy trade. Now look at this type of scenario right here. This has shown to us that market is going up, and whenever you come across something like this, you don't want to sell, you only want to buy, which means you want to flow with the market. And when you know how to flow with the market, trust me, a lot of time you are going to win your trade. That is number one. Another thing is knowing your own entry point. We are going to talk about that tonight. Okay, so now, what are the things you need to learn about uptrend, okay, or when market is trending to the upside. Now, let me quickly explain this. Okay, before I go a little bit deeper. Now, take a look at, let's assume market has been dropping, okay? It has been dropping and it got to this point right here, and the next thing you see is this type of structure, okay? Whenever I see this type of structure, this is a confirmation to us that market is going up, okay? Which means market has decided to do something different from what he has been doing for the past couple of days, hours, or weeks, right? So now, how can you be so sure that, okay, market is going to go up? Before you're able to see this type of leg, you want to be sure that this next move right here that is traveling up goes beyond this level, okay? It might be either 1 pip or 2 pip. It does not matter, okay? It might be 1 pip or 2 pips or 3 pips or even 100 pips. In as much as you've seen that this level has been taken out, okay, which means this one right here has gone even a little bit above this level. That is okay. That is all you need as your confirmation to be sure that market is going up. Now, take a look at this type of structure right here. So I normally teach to our students, you need to understand where the highs and the lows are currently located. Now, once you see this type of structure, this area right here, as you can see, this is the new high, right? This one right here is the new high, okay? Why this is the new low? All right, so once you see that this high right here has been broken through this move, that is a huge confirmation to us that market is going up. So now we have a high, we have a low, okay? Now let's say this one moves down a little bit, right? We have another high right here, which is known as higher high. Why is it called higher high? Because this high is higher than this one. Remember, this is the first high, okay? And we have another high. It is called higher high because it is higher than this one. And now market pulled down a little bit, okay? In as much as this is coming down and it has not gone below this level, okay? Let's say market comes down right here and stops right around this place. Let me try to use something different. Let's say market pulling down right here and stops right around this place. Now, right here, market has given us another low, okay, which means we have higher low, right? HL, higher low. So these are the two things you want to be able to recognize to know where market is going up. And in the case of a downtrend, you want to be able to see something like this, okay? This is a high, this is a low, okay? This is a high, this is a low. So why this one is known as lower lows, okay? Why this one is known as lower high, I beg your pardon, all right? In the case of a downtrend. Now, let's go back to the uptrend. If you guys are with me and you're following, please type in 1 in the chat. If you are with me and you're following, type in 1 in the chat. Type in 1 in the chat if you are following. If you are with me and you're following, please type in 1 in the chat. All right, glad to have you guys here. Okay, so right here, this is exactly what you need to know Okay, sorry guys. All right. So this is exactly what you need to learn and know before you start to pick a buy trade. So once you are able to know when the first high is located and the first low is located, then that will help you to be able to determine the next higher high and higher low. All right. So now, for those who have just joined us, we assume this is a downtrend. Okay, probably on monthly chart, weekly chart, daily chart, hourly, or even minutes. We assume this is a downtrend, and at some point, market switched and gave us this structure up to this level. All right. This first area right here is known as the first high. So it is known as a high. Why this one is the last low, it's known as the low. Okay. Any movement above this high is known as the higher high, as you can see. And the next low comes down right here, is known as higher low. All right. So now let's say this is what we have right here, guys. Let's say this is what we have right here. Okay. Now, the moment you spot this, this tells us that you are good to go. You can go in for a buy trade any moment from that point. Now, how can we go into the trade? That is one of the major challenges a lot of people are facing. I tell you, strategy has been one of the main reasons why people are not making money in the forex market. I'm telling you this based on my huge experience. Okay, strategy has been one of the major problems for a lot of people in this space. So now, going back to my discussion. So now, how can we, when is the right time for us to go into a trade? Now, you want to wait for another low, right? Another low to form before you go into the trade. Now, to go into the trade, take a look at this leg right here. Around this leg is where you want to pick your entry. Around this leg, that is where you want to pick your entry. But how will you be able to know where market is going to reverse? That is the challenge a lot of people are facing. Now, I'm going to teach you one thing right here, which is super, you know, it's very, very strong. As you're going to have as a good entry point, and it's a very strong means of taking a trade. Now, there's something we call 50% candlestick pattern. I don't know if you have heard about that. For those of you who have been trading for a while, 50% candlestick, right? Now, I'm going to show that to you later on, right? So now, look at it. Around this place, you want to be able to look out for 50% entry, 50% candlestick pattern. Now, how does that candlestick pattern look like? I'm going to demonstrate that. I'm going to draw that out to you guys so you can see. Okay, this is how I'm trying to look for. Okay, so let's say this is a candle, and the next thing we have right here is this. We have something like this. Now, take a look at. We categorize 50% candle based on the fact that the body of the candle is smaller to the wick, okay, the upper wick and the lower wick. I don't know if you really understand what I'm trying to say, guys. We categorize 50% candle based on the fact that the body of the candle is not up to the length of the upper wick put together the lower wick, which means if you calculate the body of the candle right from here, okay, right from here down to this place, the body of the candle right here is not is less than 50% of the whole move of this candle. Please let me know if that is very, very clear. I'm trying to share the entry how 50% candle looks like so that you'll be able to understand that once I pull up the chart, right? Take a look at, I'll explain this again. This is a candle, right? This is the open, this is the high, this is the low, and this is the close. Now, this is the body of the candle, okay? Which means the body of this candle is smaller, is less than 50%, okay? If you calculate it right from the top of the wick down to the bottom of the wick, okay? Which means the body of the 50% candle is less than 50% of the whole move of the entire candle. That is what that is how 50% candle looks like. And this type of candlestick pattern, I tell you, this is very, very rare. You cannot even find this mostly on the internet. It's very, very rare. I'm teaching this to you guys. These are one of the knowledge I paid huge money to acquire. I'm teaching this to you guys free of charge. So this type of candlestick pattern, they are very, very important. Okay, I'm not going to go into more details about the candlestick pattern right now because of our time. Okay, maybe some other time I'm going to shed more light about this candlestick pattern and its usefulness and what it's like and how powerful it is. All right, so now this type of candlestick pattern is what you want to look out for around this move, around this area right here. Okay, is the type of candlestick pattern you want to look out for around this area right here. Sorry, need to pick my pen. Okay, so you want to be able to see 50% candle stick pattern around this area. So anywhere you find this 50% candle, then that tells you that it has higher probability of returning from that area and expect market to continue to the upside. So okay, so if 50% candle is found right here, let's say for example 50% candle is found around this place, market has the tendency to drop down to the area of the 50% candle and shoot up. Why? Because 50% candle serves as an area where the institutions pause to accumulate orders. These are one of the things we have in the supply and demand trading concept that I know, not the general one that you can find out there. So this 50% candle serves as an area where the institutions pause for a while to accumulate their order before market shoots in the same direction again. Okay, so if you find the 50% candle above here, right here, then you can be sure that higher probability market is going to reverse down to this place, then shoot up. Okay, so when you find the 50% candle, now how do you take the entry? Let's say this 50% candle, you put your entry right here, pending order right here, then your stop loss below the 50% candle. I'm going to go into the chart now. Then we are going to take a look at that under 20 minutes. So if you can hear me, please type in yes. Everyone type in yes in the chat. If everyone can hear me, I want you to type in yes in the chat. If you can hear me, please type in yes in the chat. I want to be sure. Oh yes, Mr. Francis, it's absolutely serious, but I tell you, this is just the beginning. We've got a lot of things to, to purge out to you guys, free of charge, all right? So now, without wasting much of our time, let's dive into the chart. I'm going to demonstrate and show all of these things to you so you can be able to know how it looks like in the rate chart. All right. So this is it. Let's look out for a trend. Let me try to clear this away. Okay, now let's look for a trend. Let's look for a trend. Okay, let's go to 4 hours to compress this. Okay, all right. Now take a look at. We have an uptrend right on the Euro USD chart. Why is this an uptrend? Why is this an uptrend? Why? Can somebody tell me? Just take a look at market has been dropping right here, okay, up to this level right here. And right from here, market shoots up, reverse, right, from here down to this place. What happened again? Right from here, this is a low, this is a high, all right? But we cannot say this is a high yet because we are still waiting for this move, okay, to see maybe this is going to continue to the downside or is going to go up. Now, as we can see, market went up right from this low right here. It went up and broke this area. The moment we see that this area has been taken out, that is a confirmation to us that market is going up. Now, right here, we have a high. Why is this a high? Because that is the latest high we can find right there, okay, before it get broken. And this is a low, all right? So you can say this is a higher low. I hope this is very, very clear. A higher low. Now we have another higher high known as HH. Why is this called higher high? Because it has gone above this one right here. So, and that is why it is called higher high, which means it's higher than this one. So once you see this structure right in place, this is a pure confirmation that market is going up, right? So the next thing we want to see right now is to see that, okay, from this high, market is now retracing. The moment you see that retracement has started, market is retracing already to the downside. Then along this move right here, we want to be able to look out for a 50% candle area to serve as our entry point. Guys, trust me, for those of you who have been with me for a while, trust me, this thing that I'm sharing with you, it's very, very powerful and is part of our paid course. I'm sharing this with you free of charge, but remember, mentorship is one of the things that you probably need that is going to set your feet on a solid ground to be able to move forward and successful in the financial market. So now, along this move, the moment you see that this from this high, market is retracing, then you want to be able to look at this from here, right from this low. Where can I find the 50% candle? Okay, where can I find, where is the 50% candle? I'm going to show you something right now. You can see how powerful that is, and you're going to be amazed. Now, look at. Right here, we have 50% candle. Right here, we have 50% candle. Does this look like 50% candle, everyone? Take a look at. Take a look at the body of this candle. Even this one, take a look at the body of this candle. And this one, does it look like 50% candlestick pattern? We are typing something in the chat, everyone. Typing something in the chat. For those who are not here, they have missed tonight. For those who are not here, they have missed tonight. And be free to ask your question, guys. Everybody typing something in the chat for those who have been with us since the beginning, since 8:10 that we started. Does this look like 50% candle? Yes, it is. Why? Because the body of the candle is very small compared to the whole movement of that candle. So if you calculate the whole movement of this candle right from this eye right here, from this eye right here to this place, you see that the body is very, very small, very, very smaller than the whole movement of the candle. Even this one is very, very smaller than the whole movement of the candle, and as well as this one right here. Okay, this is also a 50% candle. So these are the areas we want to go, we want to look for our entry point once market is retracing. All right, once market is retracing. I know you may be asking yourself, why does market not return right from here? You're going to see a lot of entry right here, okay? Maybe later in the next future, I'm going to teach you something different and unique on how you can pick an entry with 50% candle and you will continue to win. It's a very simple process, but mentorship is very, very important. So now, so if I am to pick the trade right now, guys, I'm going to pick the 50% candle area this way, okay? These are the areas I'm going to pick the 50% candle, right? Now, take a look at this one, failed. Look at market retrace back to this 50% area right here, but it failed. Why? It failed because that is not the intended area for market to reverse. Now, how can we determine if that is going to be the area market is going to reverse? One of the things you can do is this: go to the next higher time frame. So if I should go to the next higher time frame, trust me, this thing I want to show to you, I have not I haven't looked at it before we come on the chart. I just decided to pick Euro USD chart. You will see that right at the bottom right here, if I should switch to the daily time frame, that is where we will find 50% candle on the daily time frame. Now let's go there. I have 80% assurance that is what is going to happen right here. Look at it, guys. Look at. Can you see? We have it right here. We also have it right here. So a lot of time, you will see that now. Take a look at it. Look at 50% candle on higher time frame. We have 50% candle. Look at how market respected it. Went up in about, let me just say, in about 100 pips before it came down to the next 50% candle, which is this one and also this one. Okay, so there are ways you can group 50% candle together. Maybe if we, for those who will be coming for the mentorship in the next future, all these things are the things we are going to teach. Okay, so that will tell you and teach you to know the exact area market is going to reverse. But what I'm teaching to you tonight, please just pay attention, try to digest, and probably you will watch the video if we are going to make it available. It's going to make some sense to you and it's going to help you to be able to determine what and what to do. So now look at, market came back here to the 50% candle, and now what happened? Boom. Market shoot up right from here. So now let's go back to H4 to continue what we are discussing. So take a look at this, guys. We have a 50% candle around this place. Okay, so we're expecting market to come into it. Now, market comes into it. Another thing that you can use to pick a trade that can tell you that, see, market is going to reverse from here, is that you need another candlestick pattern, okay, like engulfing, like inside bar. And as you can see, this is not an inside back candlestick pattern. Okay, so once market draws back into a 50% candle, okay, and you have multiple 50% candle within that area, which is something like this, you have multiple 50% candle. So the only thing you can do to save you right here from switching to higher time frame is that once market walks into that 50% candle, wait for another candlestick pattern. For example, you need inside back candlestick pattern or engulfing, and every other candlestick pattern that can tell you that market is going to reverse. It's as simple as that. Now take a look at this one right here. Okay, because we have 50% candle right here, we have another one right here. We never know if market is going to come here, if the institution is, they are going to come here and reverse market back to the upside, or they are going to use this one. All right, so if you have enough experience about this, about the 50% candle and the entry, is going to help you a lot. Now look at this area right here. We do not have engulfing right here until this level right here, but this area is a very strong area. Why? Because after this one, we do not have any other one again. So this one, you don't even need to wait for any other candlestick pattern, because it is the last 50% candlestick you can find right on this move. All right, why do you want to pick a 50% why do you want to pick another candlestick pattern right here before you can enter the trade? Is because we still have another 50% candle very close to this one and below it. All right, and we never know which one of them the institutions will use to revise price back to the upside. So that's why you want to wait for a reversal candlestick pattern that's going to tell you that market is going to reverse right from here. And I tell you 80 to 90% of the time, if right here we see another reversal candlestick pattern right here, market is going to use this one, and they are going to use that to revise price to the upside. But the fact that it does not have a reversal candlestick pattern right here, this one becomes the next one for them to shoot price back up. And if they are ready to break this one to continue to the downside, they are not ready to continue with the trend. Look at this, is what they are going to do. They are going to, like this, because this area is a very strong area. Once market walks into it, market is going to go up this way and come down. Okay, and come down to break it. So this move alone is a very good move for you to make money before they eventually break it down. But if they are going to use this area to continue to the upside, you're going to see this way, the way you are seeing it right now, as market shoots up. So that is how the logic works out. Trust me, it works a lot like magic. Sometimes, a lot of time, I do ask myself, why are people not making money in the forex market? They're not making money based on a lot of factors, but most of it lies with the strategy. Okay, so that is it, guys. That is how it works. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about it so you can understand how it works. You can understand how it works. So if you have any question, please start posting them in the chat for me. Let me see. If you have any question, I can also bring you up to ask your question. If you have any question, you can raise your digital hands. Let me try to unmute you so we can be able to. So sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, I got booted out. Right, I think we are back on. Sorry, guys, if you can hear me, please type in something in the chat. If you can hear me, please type in the chat, please. Everyone, if you can hear me, please type into in the chat, everyone. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Bimbo, Mr. Francis. Thank you so much, Mr. Daniel. Okay, so let's do a recap. Okay, and please, this time I want you to pay a lot of attention. I'm going to do that on under 5 minutes right now. So for those of you who have not been here from the beginning, so now we talked about if you want to trade, make sure you look out for a trend. Make sure you look out for a trend. That is number one. And how do you determine if market is trending? In this case, we're talking about uptrend, right? So for you to determine if market is going on, you want to be able to see something like this, okay? Irrespective of where market is coming from. You want to be able to see something like this that looks like this, all right? So we call this is the high, and this is higher low, all right? Why is it called higher low? Because it's lower than this high, all right? And this one is another move right here. At the moment you see that this move right here has gone above this level. Even if it is 1 pip, 2 pip, 5 pips, 100 pips, it has broken it. So that means you have higher high, all right? Higher high because it's higher than this one, all right? So once you see something like this, you are good to go. So now, the moment market start retracing right from here, start pushing down a little bit, then you know that, okay, market has that tendency to continue to the upside, 75%. It has the tendency to continue to the upside, 75%. So around this place, you want to look out for 50% candle. Okay, 50% candle are the candles with smaller body or with bigger wick, all right? But the whole logic here is that in as much as the body of the candle is smaller, is lesser than 50% of the whole movement of the candle, okay? Calculating it from the top of the wick to the bottom of the wick, and you can see that the body of the candle is smaller than 50%. Then that tells you that that is the area you can start to look for entry. So you want to be able to look out for such candlestick pattern right around this area right here. So anywhere you see it, this is how you draw it, as I've drawn it right here. Okay, so you're waiting for markets to drop into that area and shoot up. So now let's say we have it right here. We have the higher high right here. Just a moment. We have the, okay, we have the move right here. Take a look. Can you see? Does this look like a higher high, guys? So now along this move, we want to be able to look out for 50% candle, and that is what we have seen right here. Okay, I hope this is super clear, everyone. So now to draw it, take a look at. I want you guys to take a close look about this, how I have drawn it. So for you to pick the 50% candle, you want to pick the body of the 50% candle down to the wick, to the low of the wick. I hope you understand. Okay, can you see? To the low of the wick. So right here you have your entry. Your pending order should be placed right here, and stop loss right here. It's as simple as that. This is so powerful, very simple, but it's hard for a lot of people to digest. If this is very, very clear, please type in clear in the chat. Everyone, if this is very, very clear, type in clear in the chat. I want to be sure. If this is very, very clear to everyone, type in clear in the chat. I want to be sure this is clear. And if you have any question, please let me know. Please let me know if this is clear. I can see response from 2 people. I want to hear from everyone if this is clear before we move further. So beside Mr. Edwin, Mr. Bimbo, Israel, Mrs. Gifts, where's we have online? Mr. George, I want to be here from you guys. I want to know if this is super clear to you guys. And if you have any questions, start posting it in the chat. And if you want me to bring you up, raise up your digital hands. Let me unmute you. Raise up your digital hand. Let me unmute you so you can ask your question. Then we can be able to talk about it right here for clarity. Quick one, guys. Okay, does that mean this is very, very clear to everyone? This is an opportunity for you to ask what is not clear to you before we end the session tonight. Okay, then, right. So in the absence of no question, we've come to the end of today's session. In the absence of no question, I assume this is very, very clear to you guys. That's why we don't have any question in the chat, and nobody's raising up his hand right now to ask any question. So I'm super glad to be here, guys. But guys, let me tell you and let me be sincere with you. One of the things you need to keep moving in this business is mentorship. During mentorship, you're going to come across a lot of chart scenarios, and you're going to learn how to deal with them. And once you learn how to deal with them, that is going to help you to be able to tackle any financial chart you come across in the nearest future. And as you go through the mentorship, you're going to your learning curve is going to be reshaped, and you'll be happy with it. I understand and I know that a lot of you guys have learned a lot of things, and you know almost everything. You know almost everything. But why are you not making money with it? Why are you not progressing with it? Your losses are even more than your winnings. Why? I tell you, the only thing you need to stay consistent for a very long time, until eternity, that only thing is mentorship. Mentorship gives you confidence. Mentorship teaches you how to stay on top of your game. It teaches you how to, to tackle any emotion and how to master any particular strategy you are using. That is the most important thing. A lot of people, a lot of you guys, you are good at your strategy, but the fear of losing has been the reason why you're not making money. The trade that you're supposed to take that you earn in profit, you are fearful about that particular trade because you've lost 1 or 2 trades in the past. You are fearful about it and you are afraid to take it. That is one of the things. But mentorship gives you that confidence 360 degree. So it makes you feel on top of your game. At least give it 3 months mentorship, 6 months mentorship. 1 year mentorship is never too small. Even 2 years. Continuous mentorship is even the most important thing, I tell you. Continuous mentorship is even the most important thing. So guys, this is all I have for you today. I'm super delighted. We have enough people in the house this week. So hopefully next week, more people will join us, because it's been a while. We hosted our Free Sundays section, and we apologize for that. That is due to a lot of huge demand from those who really want one-on-one training and all of that. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for being here. If you are delighted tonight, please type in 111 in the chat. Let's celebrate God for this welcome back. Let's celebrate God for this welcome back. Let's celebrate God for this welcome back. Typing 111 in the chat before I close the meeting tonight. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. God bless you. So I'm gonna see more of you guys on the group. Feel free to chat the Kingmaker up or any of the admin. Chat us up. Let's talk. Let's talk and let's dialogue on how you can get better with things. Okay, you need to speak out your mind. You need to talk so that you can put your legs on the right path. Let's work together. Let's mingle together. Let's do things together. Let's trade together. Let's make money. The future is bright. Thank you so much, guys, for being here tonight. I'm going to see more of you guys on the group. Bye-bye for now and see you next week. Have a lovely week ahead and God bless.